Hi, I want to talk to you all today about the dangers of EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. EMFs are all around us, and they're most dangerous, in fact, in cell phones and Wi-Fi, wireless internet. Particularly if you're using it a lot or you're very close to it, it can really have an effect on you. It's a great danger. I wasn't really aware of it until recently, how dangerous it can be. EMFs can cause cancer and tumors. It affects brain function and can also cause brain tumors. It damages the DNA, can cause dementia, memory loss, Alzheimer's, and cell phones, again, may pose the greatest risk as they are often closest to the body, particularly if you hold your cell phone up to your ear when you're talking on the phone. In fact, most brain tumor patients that have had tumors removed, most of them have all been on the same side of their head where they use their cell phone. So there definitely seems to be a correlation there. And also, the EMFs, they deplete antioxidant levels. Now, there are some ways that you can help reduce EMF dangers, and the main one being is try to stay as far away from them as you possibly can. And I'm going to give you some tips here. Keep cell phone and computers at a distance whenever possible. You don't want to be right up next to your computer all day either. That's not, although it doesn't, I don't believe it emits as much frequency as the cell phones, and this 5G that they're going to now, it's not even been tested, and they're not planning on testing it, and it's just way too much frequency to be absorbed by the body. It's very dangerous. And some people live next to these big cell towers that they're building. Those are very dangerous as well. So again, keep your cell phone as much as a distance whenever possible. I would hold it if you're talking on the phone, put it on speaker, and put it out at an arm's length at least while when you're talking on the phone. And same thing if you're texting on the phone. Don't have it like right in front of your face. Hold it again at an arm's distance, and then you can deliver your text message. Also avoid Bluetooth headsets because the earpiece is right next to your head again, and that can cause brain tumors. Another therapy you can use is something to help with this is a magnetic therapy, where you can take a barefoot walk on a beach, grass, or stand on a large rock, just somewhere where you can get on bare earth. And also unplug your appliances when not in use, particularly Wi-Fi. You want to have that off if you have it in your home or office, wherever. Just whenever it's not in use, make sure it's unplugged, and never have it near your bed. So keep your bedroom clear of all EMFs. And again, keep your Wi-Fi at as much distance from you in the unit as possible. For example, if you have a Wi-Fi system in your home, you could put it in one end of the house and then use your computer or television, whatever you've got it hooked up to. You can use it in the opposite end of the house, and then you're at as far away from it, from a distance point as you can be. And also you can use Ethernet cable. That's another option, and that doesn't emit the high frequency signals that the Wi-Fi does. Also, avoid fluorescent and halogen lighting. Now, there are some things you can use in your diet to help reduce the effects of EMF, these radio waves, microwaves, whatever you want to call them. You can consume nuts, particularly pecans and walnuts, pomegranate seeds, rosemary, and I'm going to give you a recipe you can use for rosemary in a minute. Blueberries, cinnamon, broccoli, dates, cilantro, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, particularly if you don't get much sunlight. You need to have vitamin D3. It's because depletion, if you have low amounts of that, it can cause a number of different health problems. Also, B complex vitamins are good, as well as cruciferous veggies, and also zinc. Now for the rosemary, you can make a tea out of the rosemary leaves, and you may be able to buy the tea in bags already. I don't know. I haven't checked it out, but I'm pretty sure you can. I happen to have a rosemary bush, so you can add 1 teaspoon of finely chopped rosemary leaves to a cup of hot water and steep for 10 minutes. And then you drink it, and then that helps remove the EMF radiation from your body. Now also you can use rosemary essential oil. You can combine a half a teaspoon of the oil with a 1/4 cup of avocado or jojoba oil and rub on the soles of your feet before bedtime. Or you can put a few drops on a washcloth and inhale the aroma. And also you can use in a diffuser. You can put some drops in a diffuser, and that spreads the aroma throughout the house. And you can also put some in a pot on the stove as well. You just want to, if you do it on the stove, you just want to keep an eye on your pot and make sure you don't burn your pot. So anyway, these are some tips you can use, and please pass this information on to others, because I believe many are getting cancer and all sorts of other health problems from being exposed to EMF radiation. And while we cannot get rid of it completely, because it's, especially if you live near a tower or whatever, again, if you separate yourself as far as possible from the source, and also particularly be careful in your cell phone usage. Again, hold it at least an arm's distance length, whether on the phone or texting. And then try this rosemary out. I've been drinking rosemary last several days, and just for detox purposes. And rosemary is good for a number of other things as well. So again, please share this information with others. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.